Hi and welcome to No Second Season. It's Sunday the 13th of October. That makes it around mid-springtime here in New South Wales. The weather's actually been very chilly, but today the sun is out, the sky is blue, there's an underlying coolness, but in the sun it's stinking hot. And I haven't felt like doing much lately, I don't know why. But anyway, today I thought I'd bring Desmond out. That's my downhill bike, because last time I brought him out here, that was 4 months ago now, can you believe? His brakes had seized up, and that's very common on this make of brake. So I put new levers on, cylinders that is, and I'll give it a go, see if he's running good. If you're wondering what makes Desmond a downhill bike, it's the geometry. Not only does it have longer forks and much more travel, and it's made to descend hills fast under gravity, not to be pedalled along. It's not impossible to pedal it, but it's hard work, and it's heavy, very heavy. It's probably another 4 kilos heavier than Stumpy. Anyway, I'll pop the pedals on because I've got quick release pedals on all of my bikes, and I might cover up a bit because the sun is very hot. Let's get on. I think one reason I struggle to get out on my mountain bike is that you have to wear a load of gear, or I have to, because I fall quite a bit and I need protection. Anyway, let's push to the top of this hill. It's going to be hot. And this film is coming to you via my new GoPro Hero13. I had to buy one. Both of mine are broken, and it was either stop making films or bite the bullet. This took me onto the downhill trail. I just don't understand it. So if you go down here, easy up, green trail to the top, and then you end up on the downhill, on Shalob's Revenge downhill. I'm gonna go down here, see if this goes around. Let's try that. Okay, so if you're easily confused like me, the first easy up sign, you want to go, don't follow it, you go down to the track that's to the right of it, and then that ends here, and you come onto this trail, which seems to be easy up. So I followed easy up to the top, and now I'm just going to turn left, and then I'm going to go down Shalob's Revenge just as a warm-up. Make sure my brakes are good, they feel good, and then perhaps I'll come back up and go up to Dirt Luge. Let's get on. So I'm at the top of Shalob's Revenge, but I noticed Trail Fairy has been machine worked. There's some fantastic looking berms, so I'm going to walk up the fire road, turn right and go onto Trail Fairy, then cross from there into there, and then I'll come back and do Dirt Luge. It looks good, whatever they've done. Let's get going. So I haven't been up Nail Cam for a while, but I notice that the nature lovers have been busy. Right, I'm at the top of Trail Fairy. That's where Dirt Luge comes out, crosses to what I call Trail Fairy. It hasn't got a name, I call it Trail Fairy. So onto Trail Fairy. Well, I'm skating off the track. Slipperier than I thought. Uphill, hit this section, and this This is the new bit. Ah, it's really twisty. It's snake-like. So it's 6 months since I've ridden on a trail. Not counting my failed attempt last time. Whoa. I wasn't ready for this. In the wrong gear. I wasn't looking ahead. Lost speed, and you need it. I won't try that big one yet. That was quite good. Let's get back to the top. I think I'll do that again. I'm not feeling particularly comfortable to do dirt luge yet. I'm just cooling down in the shade of this tree. Nail Can to me is a special place, but all the bush here has a distinctive aroma, and Nail Can is no different. It smells like nail can. I don't know if it's the eucalypt or some of the shrubbery, but it has a lovely fragrance. Come this December, it'll be 10 years since I first rode at Nail Can. I can remember that year. It's very hot, but it's a lovely place, and I should make an effort to come out here more. There's all sorts of trails. There's proper downhill stuff, there's cross country, there's blue, green and black. I don't do the blacks. I used to try and do them, but I wasn't very good, so I don't bother. You're either going to hammer down them or don't bother. I don't have such a thing as red here in Australia, so blue trails here can be anything from a pretty lazy walking track to a gnarly jumps and drops trail. So you never know what you're going to get with a blue. Or even with a green. The greens are like the blues are like the reds. Yeah, that's what it is. Anyway, just cooling down, then I'm gonna have another go. While I'm cooling down, I'll show you the gloves I wear. I've had these, oh, at least, I've probably had them 8 years, and they're motocross gloves, so you just tighten them up like that. Got loads of wrist support, that's why I got them. Got lots of wrist support, but they're broken here. They've all snapped off, and there's holes in them. So they'll do for now. They still tighten up, but I'd like to get some more. They're Knox brand. Oh, the bits fell off here, and this one's also coming off. But they still work, and they've got lots of protection for your hands. You've only got to hit a tree with your knuckles and you know about it. They've been really good, so I think I'll get Knox again if and when I can afford some. Okay, second run of Trail Fairy and Shalob's Revenge.
This trail wasn't steep, and it was pretty hard going on Desmond. I'd have been so much better on Stumpy. It was really heavy going, and I was going so slow, couldn't carry speed.
Oh, he's got me.
This was my third run. I really didn't get to grips with these new berms on Trail Fairy. I should have sessioned them because they're quite nice but quite strange also, and you need to learn them. I was determined to get up this slab. I nearly did it this time.
Didn't change gear in time. It was better though. So, I just can't get comfortable on my pedals. I don't know why.
This is my fourth run, and I did actually get up the slab quite easily, but unfortunately you can't see it because I went down a drop just here and my camera fell down.
Yay! I got over here.
This was my fifth and last run of the day. I was absolutely worn out. It was very hot and it was hard work hauling Desmond along these uphill sections, and even on the flat, pedalling him is quite hard work. I'd be so much better off just on a normal trail bike. I don't want to wreck Stumpy, so I'll have to think about saving up for a new bike.
God, this uphill bit's shit.
Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you're finding something interesting in this video. I really was struggling on Desmond and I must think about getting a trail bike. If you did enjoy it, perhaps you could signify that by hitting the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, perhaps you could think about doing that too. That would be fabulous. Thank you.
Oh, I think I'll make it. I'm enjoying it, but I've overcooked myself. I feel sick now. So I'll just toodle back to the car, I think. Yeah, it's been a good day. Really liking the narrower handlebars. Really liking how the suspension is set up now. I've probably got too much air in my tyres, hence sliding out a lot. Brakes good, front and rear. So I ended up putting two levers on it. I did the rear one, which was seized. The front one was partially seized and on its way out, so I had to do both. So yeah, Desmond, all good to go. Perhaps I'll take him to a bike park. I didn't get to Dirt Luge. I'm not feeling confident enough for that today. It's pretty gnarly, it's really dry here, so you can slide out very easily. But absolutely loving it. But this old bird is worn out. Let's toodle on back to the car. feels good. So that was a nice couple of hours up at Nail Can Hill. I can't seem to do much without starting to feel sick. It must be my age or my fitness level or lack thereof. Anyway, Desmond's back in the truck. One other bit of kit that I've had for over 10 years now is this Evoc Enduro, I think it is, backpack. It's got loads of pockets on it. You can carry your helmet in it. It's got room for a bladder. In fact, I think it came with a camelback. But also it's got a back protector, and the bladder compartment is insulated, so once you've drunk the warm bit of water in the pipe, the rest of it keeps cool. So I can vouch for the Evoc backpacks. So the problem with reviews are that I bought this, it may have been made in a factory in, I don't know, Mexico. They may now be made in another country. They may have changed the design and cut corners, and they might be a load of rubbish. And that is the difficulty with watching reviews. If you're not comparing like for like, if you're comparing like for like, the people haven't tested them. So it's, it's bloody hard to know what's any good. But anyway, this Evoc bag has been spot on. Actually, it's a good job I finished because I've run out of water completely. I'm going to get going home and get myself a drink. See you next time. Bye for now.